everyone. Welcome to Comics, Chaos, and Sass, 10 p.m. Easterns on Sunday nights on Facebook and YouTube. I'm also part of Comics in More New Jersey, Comics in More Chaos, Melone Management, and a proud partner of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network. Looking for a podcast fix? Check out the schedule below. While you're here, drop your links, your social media, promote yourself and others. Let's all rise together.
Hey, everybody. I'm just getting caught up. I see some of you made it in here early. I'm always running late. We know this. For a weekend that I didn't even have my son, I just worked a lot and was working on a lot of projects. Can you let me know if you can hear me okay? And I'm going to start going through the comments. I see some of you were waiting. It's almost time for Heather. Hi, Donna. Hi, Carl. Did you guys have a busy day? Why did they put the Rising Tide Studios so far apart? Well, probably because all of us have such insane schedules. We all try to fit in when we can. And it is good to keep you on your toes and keep you in shape there. That's fine. But obstacles course in the back hallway was so out of line. Well, we could add some cats in the middle. You can borrow mine too, and they can trip you up while you're trying to get to the computer, because that's what mine do. Actually, one of mine is sleeping on the back of my chair at my office at the moment. My back is still bothering me, so I'm having some issues. So this is a new spot for me to be live for a little while. I nearly tripped on all the booze bottles from the green room. Someone should clean those up. I'm glad I got to pop in for a little bit on Friday night. That was Brian K's idea. Sounds like him. So hi, Donna. Hi, Carl. Hey, Niobe. How are you, Larry? Good. I'm glad you guys can hear me okay. Hey, Katrina. So you guys, for most of you have been on my stream before, at least to stop in and say hi. You know the drill. If you have a project going on that you want to share information, please, please, please drop the links. I do have a bunch of Kickstarters to share. I have them set up to post them up. But if you have any of yours that you want to share, any projects, any news, what's going on in your world, share with us. I know that I will be attending the Baltimore Comic-Con next weekend. I will not be there for all 3 days. I'm only able to escape on Saturday. And sadly, I will not be live on Sunday, the 24th. It is my son's 14th birthday, and I will have teenagers in the house to feed and possibly drive home after. So I will be busy with the kid. He's only having a couple friends over, and who knows what kind of trouble they'll get into. But they are teenagers, and they eat a lot. So I'm making a huge taco spread and all the fixings. And the kid has requested ice cream cake. So we'll pick that up on the way home when I get him on Sunday. And last Friday night, we're truly rising tide, and we're forcing Keisha to edit one of her works and publish it by December as a team effort. That is amazing. I missed that part of it. I did not get into the green room until later, so I missed that. But I love that. I love the support that everybody gives. I love that the indie industry is a community that most really do help each other. And the Rising Tide Broadcast Network, this group of people are absolutely amazing. If you have not checked everybody out and met everyone, head over to the Rising Tide Broadcast Network Facebook page and check out the podcasts that are there. There is a variety of creators and people who appreciate creators like myself, because I'm not really a creator, but I do support a lot of them. And just such a variety of people, and everybody really pushes to help each other. No link here, but if people want to get Niobe at their local comic book shop, they should tell their shop to get them excited. Comic book 17 diamond order code August 211490. That is awesome, Larry. So now you are also part of Diamond. You're able to get your stuff distributed through them. That is very, very cool. Congratulations. You've been doing very well. It's been fun to see. So never show us with your pile of manuscripts and ask what to do with them. Yeah. The group of people that we have become contacts with and friends with, everybody is very supportive and will help you push, sometimes a little bit out of your comfort zone. But that's not always a bad thing. And that is very cool that Niobe is available through Diamond. So all the local comic book shops, if you are looking for a new book, you want to check him out. It's a great story and some beautiful artwork. So definitely something you want to look at. I am going to run through some of the crowdfundings that I have set up, and I'll come back to the comments in a minute. So we have, oops, I don't believe there's 20 days left, but it's Chronicles of Horror 1 and 2. Stay tuned on an 8-story horror anthology. So you want to check that out. There is the code on Kickstarter. Memoirs of an Angel, The Labyrinth is also available on Kickstarter. There is the link. It's put as a bit.ly so it would fit on the screen, but you could check it out. It is available through Kickstarter for, it didn't have too many more days left, I don't believe. Russell Allen every month is pushing and promoting comic books for kids, and he has a Facebook page all set up for it. So you want to take a look at his October auction. It is on the Russ Explode Studios with a heart on behalf of Comic Book for Kids, CB4K. And he does raffles. He accepts submissions to raffle off. All proceeds go onto the charity. I try to donate something every month. I'm hoping other people will join in. He puts a lot of work and effort into it, and he's raised quite a bit of money for the kids, and it's pretty amazing. The Immortal Templar, number 1. It is still on Kickstarter. There's only a little bit more to go on that one too, I believe. We also have Squeegasm. Now this is April Grady Reyna's art book for Kinktober for this year, 2021. Definitely want to hit that notify me on launch button. She launches on October 21st. Now I'm going to head back to the comments and we'll go on from there. Let's see, anybody come up? Yay for April's art book. Very, very cool. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of the sneak peeks, plus you might see it in her feed, some of the censored pieces, because some have a lot of censoring, but they are absolutely phenomenal. And very cool. Absolutely always can share any of your friends' Kickstarters, promotions, or any news that you think, give them a little push. Always happy to have it. So this is, the first is Mary Michigan's number 2 from Max Seville on Indiegogo. There's the Indiegogo link. You go to indiegogo.com projects Mary Machine Gun issue 2. Check it out, give some love, and try to give some shares when you can. Next from William Samuel Quinton is 47 Furious Tales number 3 on Kickstarter. They just launched recently, and beautiful artwork, another great story. Give some love, and also don't forget to hit that share button. Hi, Grant. Grant popped in. Hey, Grant, how are you? And everyone says hi. Hey, William, it's good to see you. So let me go back to the ones that have not been me go. Let's see, Tragedy. So Tragedy Chapter 2 is coming to Kickstarter on November 1st. If you head over to the bit.ly/Tragedy2 and click the Notify Me on Launch button. Roadkill Rampage number 2 is launching on Wednesday. Also, you want to click that Notify Me on Launch, and you can find it at the Kickstarter.com projects, Hazem, and Roadkill Rampage 2. Let's see what else we got. Ted Davies is launching Grimm 101 Book 2 very soon. Click that Notify Me on Launch button. You don't want to miss out. And Snowpaw just launched on Wednesday and is already fully funded. So you want to check what all the excitement is about, and you can find him there. Legend of Oz just crossed 26,000 today. Join over 400 backers already supporting Big Dog Inc.'s best-selling title of all time. It's got 6 days left, and you can find it right on Kickstarter. Tigers, cheetahs, and teddy bears, oh my. The after hours of the toy store are filled with joy. Click Return to the Toy Store and give some love. It's a short story for kids. And those are the ones that I had set up saved. So let's go back and see where we're going to go from there. Launches tomorrow. BlisterKickstarter.com is a 90s punk rock memoir. It's going to be awesome. Very cool. Let's see. Larry says hi to Sam. Carl asks Grant, how's your Kickstarter going? Grant, you have a link. There we go. Grant has Memoirs of the Morbid, is also on Kickstarter. It's a 60-page horror anthology in the styles from the Tales from the Crypt and other horror comics from the 40s and 50s. And there is his link. So head on over to Kickstarter and give Grant some love. Check out Memoirs of the Morbid. And don't forget, when you see something, share it on. When you're checking out Kickstarter, when you see all these posts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, a share doesn't hurt anything. Make sure to give some love. All the indies can use all your support, and we are grateful to have you. So what events are you guys all going to soon? I know that HalloCon is coming up in 2 weeks. Boston Comic-Con is next weekend. There's a lot of people going to Boston. And Grant says, I think it's going to be a close one. So if you're not in a situation to back financially, I'd really appreciate it if you could share. Absolutely. It doesn't cost anything to share those Kickstarters, to share the post, to retweet, to give some love. If you see somebody who's got something that you like, even if it's not for you or you just want to go some support, share it. Carl, it says, Donna and I are going to HoloCon. I can't wait to see pictures. I wish I could go. I'm glad I'm able to swing by Baltimore next weekend. I'm only running out there for Saturday. And then on November 6th, there is Super Jersey Comic Expo in Holmdel, New Jersey, and I will have a table there. So if you are local to Jersey and you want to come say hi, please do so. It is only for the one day. I will be set up and I will have a helper because there is no way I could handle a con by myself at this point. It's going to be a little insane. But I would love to see anybody that's local come swing by and say hi. And if you're going to be in Baltimore next Saturday, let me know and I'll try to meet up with you while I'm walking around. Katrina says Grand Rapids Comic-Con is in mid-November. I'm hoping to be there on Sunday. Very cool. Well, when you have more information, please feel free to share. Oops, my lights just decided to turn all the way on. Please feel free to share all of that. And that is weird. The whole place just lit up. Into Comics More Chaos. Don't forget, that is a great place to share everything you've got. And feel free to tag me in any news that you have going on. I went to Three Rivers Con this weekend. It's an outdoor con and it was raining. When I saw how cold and dreary it was, I wanted to get back in my car and go back to bed. I don't blame you. I absolutely would too. I can't imagine doing a con outside during at this time of year. Even here, I mean, it was only like maybe 63, 64, which isn't bad, but Jersey is a bit warmer than some other places. And raining, yeah, not so much. I could skip that. Does anyone else have any other news? I have a feeling tonight's going to be a shorter night. A lot of people have been burning the candle at both ends and just trying to get caught up. There is always a lot going on. There's a lot of amazing, creative people that have launched Kickstarters and Indiegogo's. Say hi to John from New Dimension Comics if you see him out Baltimore Con. I will take a look and see if I can find him. Does he have a table or is he walking around? I'm always looking. I know that um, Wendy Steen Shiner and December Lace and April Reyna and Steph and Kerry will be there, Wilson. And if you mention Grant, who does Beowulf, he'll know who you're talking about. Awesome. I absolutely will. If I see him, I will try to track him down. I'm really looking forward to getting to meet some more people face to face. New Dimension is an awesome comic store in Pittsburgh that's been very supportive. That is awesome. I would be happy to go and say hi. I am looking forward to networking, taking some pictures. I'll see which ones, if someone lets me if they allow me to stream a little bit live on next Saturday, I absolutely will. But I know that I will not make it online on Sunday night. The kid's birthday comes first. The following Sunday is Halloween. Now, I have my son for Halloween, and they have not decided if they're going trick or treating or if I'm going to have a house full of kids. So I still am undecided if I will make it live or if I will be driving kids home Sunday night. So we will have to figure that out when it gets a little closer, but definitely will not be live next Sunday. You can always tag me in any post. I'm happy to share. I've got a decent following at this point. And don't forget to use the Comics and More Chaos group. Self promotion is absolutely encouraged. I think I'm going to wrap it up and say goodnight. I still have probably about 5 or 6 more hours worth of work to go. And oh, don't forget, Thursday night on the 21st, April is launching her Kickstarter for Kingtober. It's Squee After Dark Book 2 called Squeegasm. And we are launching it on Meredith and Nita's show Raging. You'll have to check us out on YouTube. It's an awesome group of people coming on. It is a pajama party, and there will be door prizes. So make a note, mark it in your calendars, go over to Ragin and subscribe their YouTube channel because this will not be streamed on Facebook. It is not going to be Facebook appropriate. And I will make sure to share out the link as it gets closer again. But don't forget, it's 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, the 21st. And if you need to look for it, I know that Nita has it pinned to the top of her page, and I'm not sure who else has it set up, but I'll be sharing it out again tonight. And I forgot, remind me that I want to feature you in my newsletter. Ooh, okay. I will get in touch. And thank you very much for your support, Grant. I appreciate it very, very much. You have a great night as well. And absolutely, I'm trying to still work around the back problems, but I could have skipped the flood this week. Well, we had a pipe leak and it caused a mess. So I'm still cleaning up the last bit of it, and my back is not happy about that. And see, Carl always reminds me of the things that I forget. Please like and share this show. I appreciate it. And make sure to give Rising Tide Broadcast Network some love. like the page, give some shares, and check out the other podcasters on our page. You don't want to miss Michaela Jade's Motivational Mornings. You can find her on YouTube. And she goes on at 6 a.m. Eastern approximately. And at 10 a.m. Eastern, Brian K. Morris will be on with Never Mind the Furthermore. So he does a great show where you can also promote all things creative and network with each other in the comments along with him. Hey, how are you? And while you are on YouTube, you want to go over to From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, Joe D. McPhee, and he's got a bunch of shows, and he's just celebrating. You've celebrated 2 years now. You're going on to your third, if I remember correctly. And all as well. I am just wrapping up, but if you have any links you want to share, please, please, please feel free. I can't imagine 3 floors worth of floods. This was only a pipe leak, but it was a mess. And at least it was all just my personal stuff and not anything that was horrible to lose or that couldn't be cleaned. It just was a mess with no time for it. So don't forget to check us out on Thursday night on Raging. I'll be one of the guests on the show. And there is a nice amount of fun-filled trouble we're going to get into. And I'll leave that as is. So you'll have to check us out, and there will be door prizes. So give some love to Nita and Meredith and Raging. 3 years in April. That is awesome. Not too much longer. You're going to be there before you know it. Congratulations. I've only been doing the comics, chaos, and more for a year in October, and Comics, Chaos, and Sass. I went live for the first time a year ago in September. The actual name and getting regular with this show and becoming part of Rising Tide wasn't until after January. Good night, Donna. Good night, everybody. I hope you all have an awesome week, and find me on Ragin on Thursday night. See you soon.